More stops can mean more tickets, but that's not the purpose of the program. The purpose of the increased traffic stops is very simple. Increased police presence via increased traffic enforcement equals decreased crime. And that's just a fact. If you research the topic, you will find that police departments nationwide that have increased their presence by pulling vehicles over, they reduce their crime. And they're particularly effective if they do so in areas where we have high crashes, high locations, intersections where there's been a history of accidents. I just want people to know that when they come into our city, when they come into Portage, that we are going to protect Portage and make it safe, and we're going to do that by enforcing traffic laws. We are going to be very aggressive with that, and whether or not the officer writes a ticket really doesn't make any difference to me. I think most of those stops usually result in a verbal or written warning anyway. Well, that's certainly a common question that is posed to me by the different groups that I meet with. The short answer is no, and I'll tell you why. I spent 11 years of my life before I came to Portage working in Lake County. Our friends to the west, they have a gang problem. I know what a gang problem looks like. I know what gangs do to neighborhoods. I know what gangs do to communities. I know what gangs do to the business environment. Portage does not have a gang problem. They have a perception they have a problem. That perception is simply that. It is not bore out by the statistics. Our juvenile arrests are down. The types of people that we encounter, the types of drugs we're encountering are not consistent with a gang presence. So the long answer is no, we do not have a gang problem in Portage. I still travel with the FBI. Every other month I give presentations, gang presentations throughout the country. And unfortunately, they just appeared. They didn't see them coming and they just appeared. And I think that's one reason why we've been so proactive with what we're doing here in Portage, because I've seen what's happened in other parts of the country, and I don't want it to happen here. It absolutely can't, but we have to stay on top of it to make sure it doesn't. The numbers are the numbers. I mean, the numbers are reported to us. They go into a computer system. They get spit out at the end of the month, and we submit them to the FBI for the Uniform Crime Report. The total of the numbers, when we compare them, we're comparing apples to apples, oranges to oranges, and those numbers are going down. We had a 2% increase in our violent crime, but a 7% decrease in our property crime, so overall our crime rate was down 5%. Now, I will say our violent crime is up 2%. However, every year since we've been here, since I've been the chief here, that increase has been decreasing. So we're quite happy with the way we're going, and I think a lot of that has to do with our increased presence on the streets, our increased traffic enforcement that we're doing. Bad people don't want to come to Portage and commit crimes because they know the police are very, very active.